Well, good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to the farm. You know, some people shouldn't own a welder, but I do. So what you gonna do about it? I'm just kidding. I'm working on a little project here, a little side project. When we bought our, not the stock trailer we have now, the stock trailer we had before, we got it from an estate sale. And when it came from the estate sale, it came full, front to back, top to bottom, with a blend of treasure and junk. And in amongst the treasure was a whole case of these real long nails. Now, I just kept them because, I mean, why would you get rid of them, right? I mean, they'll come in handy sometime. I have yet to find a good use for these until today. So being a sheep farmer, I got lots of page wire everywhere. Having lots of page wire everywhere and having sheep tend to have a bit of a struggle with anywhere you've used an existing fence line and haven't added posts or taken all the posts out and narrowed everything up to 10 feet or less. You get those extended 12 to 16 foot lengths in between posts, you get a spot in the wire where the sheep can get underneath, and they just eventually, that just becomes a place for them to go. And so you need to pin the wire down somehow. So in a different sale, wasn't an estate sale, it was an auction sale, I got about 7 pails of staples. I got a lifetime supply of fencing staples. And so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take one of those real long nails, take a real long nail like that, weld the staple right to the side of it. I know that doesn't make a lot of sense, but basically make it like you drive it in. This end, of course, hooks over the wire. This end drives into the ground. Now, on the end, I'm also, on the end, about 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch from the bottom, I'm gonna tack weld a staple in there, and then I'm just gonna V out the wings a little bit, and that'll act as an anchor so that this nail can't just get pulled up and ripped out of the ground. That's the theory anyways. We're gonna give that a try. We're gonna build a whole mess of them. And of course the staples are galvanized, so try not to breathe while I do this at the same time. Well, some people shouldn't own welders. And sometimes God intervenes. I'm not sure what in the chicken shit droppings that is, but if it sticks, it's legit. Anyways, I actually ran out of welding wire, but just looking up in the shelf here, I got a whole nother roll. But I might come back to this later. I'm just gonna pin down some fence that I need to pin down. And then if it works, then I'll crack open the next roll of wire and build some more. If it doesn't work, I'll figure something else out. See where they're getting out, Charlotte?
Yeah, right there.
Right there? What are we gonna have to do?
You have to hammer right there.
Hammer one of these in?
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Well, that didn't work. My weld broke on that one. Better grab a different one.
Dad, how do you put those things on?
Well, I tried to weld it, but two very dissimilar metals.
Yeah.
Try again.
That one's all done.
All right, so quick update on the fence holder downers. I don't know what you would call those, pinner downers. It was a terrible idea, absolutely terrible idea. Trying to weld a galvanized staple to one of these nails, super hard to do for some reason. Can't get it to stick very good. So about 1/3 of them, actually the staple just broke off while I was pounding it in. Probably not getting the heat I need actually is so without you know, basically turning this staple into liquid magma. But back to the drawing board, because that's I got a few of them in, but I don't have much faith that that's gonna last very long. All right, so back to the drawing board, but waste not, want not. I still want to use those big nails. So I got a big old chunk of rebar, welded the nail in the end, and then just used the heat from welding it on there to bend it over. So now I've got this big long spike, as you can see, to jam in the ground, and that should hold. My goodness, we need an earthquake to get that thing out of the ground, I think.